First off, good on JD for fact-checking back. Seriously.
And just to clarify for our viewers, Springfield, Ohio does have a large number of Haitian migrants who have legal status, temporary protected status.
Well, Margaret, but
thank you, Senator. We have so much to get to.
Margaret, I think it's important because
we're going to turn out of the economy. Thank
Margaret,
you.
The rules were that you guys weren't going to fact check, and since you're fact checking me,
there have been comments saying JD defending the quote unquote fact checked rules is petty, but I disagree because it was the network that made the rules to not fact check, but then they did it to JD and only JD. So him calling that out and giving the whole context was JD exposing them to the world. It's not that they lied about it, but they said a half-truth. They manipulate context, and that is a huge problem with mainstream media now. They say things in a way that suit the message they want you to believe. They cherry-pick little parts of truth and leave out the whole context to bend the full truth to those who are easily manipulated.
I think it's important to say what's actually going on. So there's an application called the CBP One app, where you can go on as an illegal migrant, apply for asylum or apply for parole, and be granted legal status at the wave of a Kamala Harris open border wand. That is not a person coming in, applying for a green card and waiting for 10 years. That is the facilitation of illegal immigration, Margaret, by our own leadership.
Thank you, Senator, for describing the legal process. We have so much to get to, Senator.
Those laws have been on the books since 1990.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The CBP One app has not been on the books since 1990. It's something that Kamala Harris created, Margaret.
Gentlemen, the audience can't hear you because your mics are cut. We have so much we want to get to. Thank you for explaining the legal process. Nora.
Thank you, Margaret.
And then, of course, they mute his microphone after constantly trying to talk over him after breaking their own rules to try and make him look like a liar. So at that point, he had every right to defend himself. I expect more people in this day and age to be able to see a narcissistic manipulation tactic like that, but sadly enough, many people either don't see it or they choose to dismiss it. If you've been in a relationship with somebody who twisted reality to make you feel crazy and be isolated, then you should easily be able to point these things out when they happen. She says to JD, "Thank you for explaining the legal process to us," which is, again, manipulation. It's a gaslight. Just because that is legal in a legal process doesn't mean it should be legal. It'd be like passing a law to make murder legal and then saying, well, it's legal, so it's okay. JD was making a point that they're not telling you how easy it is for anybody to get legalized in the states under Biden and Harris. We want immigration, 100%. But there needs to be a thorough process to make sure we aren't letting serial killers or rapists or kidnappers into our country that threaten not only adults, but our children. This is common sense, my friends, and I urge you to vote for common sense and to not vote with your feelings because the manipulators are targeting your feelings in hopes that you dismiss common sense when you vote. My friends, don't fall for it.